What's up guys, it's Creeper Hunter here, and this is going to be part 4 of my New Game Plus speedrun tutorial. And this is going to go over Foundry. Now there's two ways to do Foundry. I'm going to show the safe way. There is a faster route, but it's ridiculously difficult, and I don't even do it in my runs yet. So... Oh lord, no, hold up, turn that down too much. There we go. There we go. Yeah, I don't even do it in my runs. So, the first thing we're going to do is we're going to pause the game. And we're going to go into the settings. Go under Game, scroll up, and we're going to enable Doom Photo Mode Beta. Once you've done that, get out of the menu. As you can see, now I am a little camera and I can take pictures. Cool. Make sure you reset this camera too. Don't do it now, but just you'll see in a second here when we use it.
The facility will not allow you access to the turbine room unless the
You're also going to get the rocket launcher in your hand and the boss cannon in your hand as well. Now we're going to walk through the door right here, and we're going to stop in that corner, and we're going to look up a little bit and then go into photo mode like that. And then you're just going to follow my path, and it's, well, pretty self-explanatory, so up like that, go into photo mode. Oops, that's why we look up, because you can't actually go through those, even though you think you can. Just follow this path, make sure to reset it like I said. This can actually cause a bug, where your game just like changes settings by itself. So you're gonna come up through the pipe, and in a second all this is gonna disappear, so you're gonna be flying completely blind, but we're gonna be going to that little hole in the middle right there, right there, as you can see, where there's like the little pipe on the left, right in front of me. So you want to fly up just a little bit and then even it out, turn to the right just a little bit. Right here. This is where you want to go through. You want to be as high as possible without clipping through, though. So we're going to come this way. And now, as you can see, that's the end of, that's almost the end of the level. Like I said, there is a skip that's faster than this. You can actually clip out of bounds over there a little bit, and then come up over on top of this room there, climb up, and then actually gauss over this big building there where the fight's at. But it's really, really hard, so I'm not going to show that. I'm going to just come over here. And now, as long as you didn't go past that rail, and I don't know why it's that rail, and I don't know why it triggers it, but as long as you didn't, an invisible wall won't spawn here, so we can just kind of clip back in bounds. And then you're going to come into this room, and you're going to spam E. What this is going to do, and I'm not going to do it, I'm not doing it yet, but what this is going to do is in the top right, top left-hand corner, a checkpoint's going to be earned. So right there, as you see it, that's the checkpoint icon. Once you see that, you can get out of photo mode and checkpoint received again. Load checkpoint, and once we do that, we're going to be in that fight room. For this fight, just mimic what I do. It's really, really easy. But if you find a different way to do this, it's up to you. It doesn't matter. This is just the fastest way that I found this fight to go in New Game Plus, so just mimic what I do, I guess. So we're going to hit this button. We're going to immediately get up on top of this. We're going to charge up siege mode, and we're going to aim it this direction. We're going to grab those two. We're going to look at this area. We're going to shoot that. Swap to the launcher. Shoot him. Shoot him. Shoot him. And shoot him. That should be all the enemies. Yep, that's all of them. We're going to come up on this rail. We're going to crouch. And we're going to shoot the BFG as soon as the guy on that right side spawns. Right there. And we're going to do another one once these two spawn. And we're going to do another one now. And I recommend jumping down here because there's an enemy that could be there or right here. But if you did it right, everything will die. And then you would come up here, swap to the Gauss Cannon, line up like that. Backwards Gauss boost, swap to the rocket launcher, hit the button, watch the cutscene, and kill the 3 enemies. And that's pretty much the end of the level. So, if you just mimic what I do, somewhat even, you'll pretty much get the fight down rather easily. So again, if you don't like the way that I did it, it doesn't really matter. The first wave, if you want to just shoot a BFG to clear everything, you can do that. But then, if you mess up in the second, I call it the second wave, but it's like the last 3. Then you'd have to manually kill all the enemies, which kind of sucks. So there's that. But once this cutscene is over, I'm gonna turn to the right. I'm gonna wait till the guy right here spawns, shoot a rocket, and that's the end of the level. Just gotta wait for these doors to open, hit the button, spam enter, and that is the end of the level.